So farmers, today we are here in Sidco, which is along Shamba Road. It's Ratre Anode Research Station. This is an annual event where they showcase the exciting genetics, in fact, the excellent genetics that they have here. And what's more fascinating for this event is that we are also demonstrating on showcasing the farmers our drone technologies, which we are also using in part of the trials for high throughput phenotyping using drones. So this is something that is very exciting, but as farmers, I'm sure you've actually seen that one thing that is much more exciting and interesting in that the diversity of crops that are here. Sidco is normally nicknamed the home of bumper harvest, but not only in cereals and grains, in also the tomatoes which you are seeing here. I've got a personal witness in which one of our clients in Marondera on a 500 square meter greenhouse achieved 19 tons with a tomato variety called Candela. So the reason why I'm sharing with you this is so that you can understand that if you are doing agribusiness, the business part has to come out, not farmers who are just doing agriculture for the sake of saying I'm doing agriculture and there's no so much that farmers are actually getting. So with regard to the diversity that farmers are supposed to have, I normally recommend most of our farmers that come through us to have 3 or more crops for the purpose of diversity. Because remember, you are supposed to broaden the cash flow so that when the other season, this crop is not doing well, you have got another crop that is doing well in the other area. In fact, across the entire 12 months of the season, most of our crops do they are 2.5 to 3 months, and some can even go as to 4 months. So if you are a farmer who is doing very well, instead of just staggering the crops, you also need to stagger those crops, and more importantly, have a diversified portfolio so that when the market for tomatoes is down, you could be fetching higher with cabbage, or you could fetch higher with green mealies. This is what then grows the business of the farmer. So if you are someone who is investing in agriculture, of course, beyond the issues to do with land use and management planning, you have to then understand how to get the most from your investment. And if you look at Sidco here, they are doing these crops for demonstration, of course, but the most important thing is that they are demonstrating also that within a small piece of land, you can do so much. And this is very important for farmers, especially those that are starting up, because you are now not going to start from a zero. You are now starting at another level. So if you are to come to these few days, it's something that is very exciting, because this is where you get the most from your investment. So now coming on to the issues to do with land use and management planning, it's a very exciting, it's a very interesting topic, because it's not about what can I grow this season. It's about which projects can give you the maximum value in terms of your return per time invested as well as your return per money invested, because those are the two key components ultimately for investing in agriculture. Of course, you might need to understand that there are a lot of people who might actually try to denigrate, this is a get-rich-quick scam, or this is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something that is very important, because who would want to get rich or to get wealthy slowly? Does it really make sense for you to make $1 million when you are 80? Or it makes sense when you have got that money now, so that you can also contribute more to charity and contribute to humanity, which is something that is very important, because ultimately the purpose of us living on this earth is to be fruitful and multiply. Not only fruitful and multiply in the field of demography, but in the field of what we are giving to others and also contributing to the societies. So you can only contribute if you have got money. So which is why I stress so much the need for you to have decent returns on your investment, so that you can have so much in abundance to contribute to good causes. So farmers, if you are someone who is very interested in getting into the business of agriculture, I would encourage you to actually go big or go broke. Otherwise, there's no reason for you to get into the business of farming. So another exciting thing is that whilst we are here at the Ratre Anode Research Station, I've also met another young, energetic guy. I'm sure you've probably seen these farmers. How are you forward?
I'm perfect. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, so far so good.
Good.
Yeah.
The design that you get is just adjacent to ours.
Probably, it's a coincidence. We deal with precision, so birds of the same feather flock together.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us something. What's new? What's good that is driving the agricultural business crazy?
Yeah, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
technology. I want to say the issue of technology.
Mm-hmm.
The issue of drones. I
Mhm.
know you are into
Crop spraying.
crop spraying.
Yeah, that's
and-
true.
Yeah.
I've-
Tell me, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
how effective is the drones, especially in the field of crop protection?
Drones are actually very effective, especially they've been tested recently. We had a big influx. In fact, we've had a big problem recently of fall armyworm, where across Zimbabwe, almost every farmer has been crying about fall armyworm. With farmers who were calling us almost everywhere. And we've seen that some certain veteran chemicals, they were no longer perfectly doing very well alone. We re-
Especially at latest
Exactly. And unfortunately, certain farmers were not prepared for that. And as far as this problem has been there, now there's now two things in common. We have the La Nina effect, where we had so much rainfall, more than necessary, and we had this increase in fall armyworm, where the existing chemicals have been tried and tested. But the most important part is that drones came in at the right time. They were using less chemical. They've been very efficient, especially for the systemic insecticides, because you know the feeding habits of fall armyworm. Sometimes using the contact insecticides might not be as effective as possible. So drones are actually the next big thing. In fact, they are the current and they are the future. So I would actually encourage you as well to actually come and join our upcoming class for the drone training, and we'll do something big for you.
You know, I am a crop protection specialist. I do with agrochemicals and the application of agrochemicals.
Yeah.
But the future of the application
Is entirely drones.
Yeah, you imagine this time with the fall armyworm. When fall armyworm affects a crop, a maize crop above near it or above the tasseling crop, you cannot go in with a bomb spray.
That's true.
You cannot go in with knapsack.
Yeah, in fact, you actually damage the crop itself, and sometimes
even these at larger scale, these indeterminate varieties of tomatoes, you cannot go in with
you'll be actually pruning all the flowers, which are now reducing the productivity of the plant.
So sure, I'm in. Welcome for the training.
Thank you very much. This is actually a big thing, farmers. We are going to require you also to join our classes for the drone training. And with my friend here, Forward Makasi, he's the next big thing, by the way, in the agriculture sector. I'm sure you can actually see that he's probably shaking, but we don't really care about shaking. We care about the effectiveness, of which he is one of those ones. He's a bulldozer. Thank you so much. We'll be sharing with you this and much more in our next week's episode of Where is the Cash in Farming, and to also help you to grow your career. And remember, if you are someone who is investing in your future career, if you are someone who is above 18 years, we are encouraging you to join our upcoming drone training classes so that you can contribute to a good cause of sustainability, where you've got the key needs of where you've got the key resources. It's no longer fashionable to simply say, I'm an agronomist, I'm a GIS analyst, I'm a surveyor, yet you don't have the in-demand skills. You don't have the drone skills, you don't have AI skills, or much more, to be much more specific, you don't have IT skills. So we are empowering the youths, not only the youth, but we're empowering those people who are investing in the business of agriculture, mining, surveying, videography, security, with the drone training, so that you can have a licensed drone career with the Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe. And remember, Afro State College is your go-to when it comes to the business of drone training and licensing. Thank you so much. See you next time.